Hi Reed, there's a lot of different things that we need to discuss when we're talking about this, especially since I know you run. Firstly, let's specify that strength and hypertrophy are basically the same thing. They come hand in hand. In my opinion, there is no such thing as specifically strength training or specifically hypertrophy training. Bodybuilders are trying to get stronger. The only difference here might be that something like a powerlifter is trying to get stronger at 3 specific movements: the squat, the bench, and the deadlift. Now, full body 3 times a week is probably going to be the best split for you, especially since you run cross country. Now, it's going to be super important that you stay within relatively low rep ranges, just because high reps and unstable movements as well are going to cause a lot of soreness. Again, we don't actually know what causes soreness, but just from personal experience, when I do high reps or an unstable movement, that tends to make me more sore. And that soreness will probably affect your running. Similarly, be doing everything you can to eliminate soreness from your running, because that soreness is a disagreeable sensation, which is going to contribute to our supraspinal CNS fatigue, which is going to inhibit our lifts. Now, in terms of exercises and execution, that's too much to fit into one video, so we can talk about that later. But let's talk about specifically balancing running with lifting in a science-based manner. Now, obviously, running is going to cause 1, soreness, and 2, muscle damage. So depending on what your priorities are, since lifting will also cause muscle damage, you're going to want to order your exercising appropriately. Now, I know running is your priority, so you're obviously going to be probably doing running first within the day, and additionally running more often than you are lifting. Now, my recommendation to you in terms of timing is going to be trying to space out that running and the lifting as much as possible. Now, ideally, you would do the lift before the run, because running is going to affect your lift more than your lift affects your run, if that makes sense. However, especially if you're running very early in the morning, that's usually not possible. So what I would do is try to do your lifts as late in the afternoon as you can to maximize that time between your run and your lift to allow your muscles to recover a bit. Now, in terms of mobility, you can just do all kinds of stretches and progressively overload through range of motion. Static stretching is not only going to help with your mobility, it's of course also going to cause stretch-mediated hypertrophy. However, I know you already do a lot of stretches, so I hope this helped, and follow for more.